There was a time I thought nursing was all I could ever do. Shift in, shift out, give everything, have nothing left for myself. Until one day I asked, is this all my life will be? Hello Oversabinurse family, welcome back to the channel with your favorite online nurse bestie, Funke Konji-Ojelade. This is where we tell the truth about what it means to be a nurse, chase dreams, and build a life abroad without losing our minds and ourselves in the process. Today, I'm opening up about how I went from just clocking in as a nurse to teaching, consulting, creating, and building an income that respects my time, my energy, and story. I loved nursing, but I started to feel invisible, like my whole value was wrapped around that one role. But I had other passions, other ideas, and skills, and I didn't want to just wake up 20 years later wondering, what if? Had I known? I thought, how can I leverage my skills, my interests, and network? Don't get me wrong, I've done the part-time and the per diem shift, but I wanted something more. I wanted something else other than nursing. So I started small, quietly, with what I already know. I love to teach, and I didn't need to be a professor to teach. I just needed to be a few steps ahead of someone else. Whether it was NCLEX prep or guiding nurses who wants to relocate, or explaining what no one taught us in school, but I know that every nurse will encounter this at a point in their life, due to my experience, of course, so I know. So I show up and people showed up too. And I started to, have my community of people that I teach, and they're gaining something important from it, and they started referring me. Consulting was another one. I realized my story, my immigration journey, my relocation stress, and my learning curve was someone else's survival manual. So I started offering one-on-one sessions, not as an expert, of course, but as a sister who had been through it and could light the path for others. Now, my fellow nurses, you don't have to be only the nurse. You can be so much more than that. This is a digital world now. We are living in the age of e-commerce, e-book, artificial intelligence, electric cars, cryptocurrencies. This is a reality now. Other streams of income that one of our Oversabinurse family shared with us was that she was selling nurse-related products on social media platforms. And I also heard of a nurse who sells resume and cover letter templates on Etsy, and she made more money than she could ever get from nursing. You can also be a health coach in something that you specialize in. I still nurse, but it doesn't hold me anymore. I can rest, I can say no, I can take time off without anxiety. That freedom, it didn't come from one job, and it didn't come in one day. It came from building a life where nursing is part of who I am and not all of who I am. You don't need to wait to be ready. You just need to start. Then you can learn along the way. So don't let fear of being seen hold you back from trying. Every nurse has something valuable to offer outside of the hospital. You are allowed to have more. You are allowed to want more and still love your profession. So if you're that nurse who's tired of being overworked and underseen, tired of dreaming and not starting, tired of thinking maybe someday, let this video be your sign. You don't have to choose between being a nurse and being whole. You can do both. You are allowed to do both. You can build more because you are more. Now, tell me in the comment section, what is that one gift or skills you've been sitting on that deserves a chance? What is that one passion that you have and you've been dreaming about that one day you're going to do? Share it in the comment section so that we can all learn from each other. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with that nurse who needs encouragement today. Until next time, take care.